Okay, so as I told you that SQLite 3 SQLite 3 will be used to create the database, and if there is no any database, it automatically creates the database, and it helps to connect with the database. Okay, commit is to store data, execute to create table. Okay, this cone dot close means database connection will be closed. Connection will be closed, but connection will be closed, but this command is not need. Okay, if we disconnect the connection, so there is no any connection with the database, so I have kept hidden. So now let us create the first GUI design. We need to create GUI design, okay, by using what? TK enter, by TK enter. So as I told you, the TK enter that will be generally used for to create the graphic user interface. Okay, so already we have imported TK enter. So every time if I want to create the application window, to start the application window, I need to write the code first of all like this. First of all, try to understand that application window, how to initialize that application window. That is very important. This is very important. Okay, this class. Okay, so this class, so now this is called to initialize the application window. Initialize the initialize means start the application window. Start the application window, app window. Simply you write this. Now this application window, every time I need not to use this code. So that application window will be called as per your name, whatever your name, app. Otherwise somewhere it is some generally people will keep as root, map, whatever XYZ you can keep, doesn't matter. If you keep AP, every time that application window widgets will be called with this name. So now your application window started. So application window, it should have a name. Okay, so app dot, okay, main name is title. Okay, title is what you want to keep somewhat name for that application window, means marriage app. So we will keep it what, some like Vasu, Yadav, Uchita, Vivaha, Parichaya, Vedika. Uchita, Vivaha, Parichaya, Vedika. Okay, this is the name. Parichaya, Vedika. Version 1.0. Why 1.0? Now I am creating. Then after, if any amendments are there, so they will be called as next version 2.0. Like if any amendments, this is the title of the app. Okay, next. So what is the size of that window? Size means geometry. This is the, okay, one. We need to use one function here, geometry function, to take the window size. That's window size depend upon your size, yourself, how much of size you want to take. 500, okay, into 500. Otherwise you want to take like this. Okay, if you give the space, it will give error. So don't give any space in between this. Okay, this is okay. Now title. Next is what? App dot color. Color means color. What color? Config. Config is what? Why? If you want to keep an application window color, BG is equal background color equal to what? Which color you want to give? Yellow. Okay, as per your wish. Next word, app dot. Okay, if you want to if resizable, What is resizable? Resizable means if you don't want to resize, okay, resize, so this window can't be resized by any others. That moment you need to say false, 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 comma false, okay. So like this. So it indicates what you know, it indicates what you know. So now your window is, your application window created, your application window is created. So now at the finally, if you want to run this application app.main loop, so this is the main loop. So what do you mean of this? I will explain. To run the application, mention here, to run application, to run application app means until user will not close. So until user will not close, so your application window will run. Understood that? So how can we run this? How can we run this? Go into there and run this one. Marriage app. This is name marriage app. So that moment I was briefing that how to create a marriage app. Okay, app name is Vasu, Yadav, Uchita, Vivaha, Parichaya, Vedika. Within that we can register ourselves as a bride and bridegroom with our details, and we can set a profile. So I told you that database SQLite is being used here. The code I have explained that if cursor dot execute mean to create the table, commit means to save the data. Okay, now this is the registration form, and whenever you enter your name, date of birth, height, subcaste, location, job location, education, salary, color, complexion, then saves. So show names means all that names will be shown here. So this is Vasu, Yadav, Uchita, Vivaha, Parichaya, Vedika. So I want to create an app for our marriage. Parichaya Vedika, Vedavamsha, Parichaya Vedika, Uchita, Vivaha, Parichaya. The code I have briefed that. So it will take a lot of time to explain all the code. Okay. First 10 minutes I have explained all these importing TK enter, okay, SQLite 3, what is the use, and how to create the database. Next I need to cover all these topics. Code one function created here to save the names, okay, and one more function created to show saved names, okay, whatever the names have been saved, function to save name. First this is to save the names, this is to show saved names. Two functions created. This is the application window setup. As I told you, the root, this is the initialization of application main window, then title was Uchita, Parichaya, Vedika, and the text window size, background color orange, and these are all widgets. Means widgets I already told that label within this, these are called labels. This is text box to enter the text, enter name, label, enter name, you will enter your name like what, Vasu. Okay, next date of birth, you enter your date of birth as a bride and bridegroom. Suppose 1st June, okay, 1998, like that. Enter height 5 feet 5 6, okay, and enter subcaste ala Sekha, and enter location, suppose Ongole, okay, Ongole, his living area. Job location, suppose he is working in Bangalore, okay, Bangalore. Generally we need these details. Education, he has completed BTech, CSC, okay, and salary, suppose per month 1 lakh, so 12 lakhs, okay, 12 lakhs. 12 lakhs. Okay, color complexion